Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another what I eat in a day to lose weight. I'm going to walk you guys through a full day of eating. Also, I wanted to mention I'm going to leave my FAQs when it comes to weight loss down below in the description box. I get so many questions and a lot of the same questions in my what I eat in a day. So if you're interested, check down below. I literally leave all the details there and all information for those of you curious. As always, I'm not an expert, I'm not a nutritionist. This is just what works for me. Please keep an open mind with this video. You don't have to eat this stuff to lose weight. My hope for these videos is to inspire somebody out there, maybe give you some new ideas. This isn't necessarily like a weight loss plan for anybody. This is just what works for me. So please keep that in mind. Whenever I watch somebody's what I eat in a day, even if maybe I don't eat like them, I like to watch them just to see what they're eating. One, because I'm nosy, and two, because I like to get new ideas based off of other people and what they eat. So I always tweak things based on my preferences. I'm not saying this stuff is the healthiest stuff. Like, obviously I'm not picking this out of my garden and making it fresh every single day, but it works for me. I like it. It's quick, it's easy. So enough chatting. Let's just go ahead and get started with the meals. I hope you enjoy it. Grab a healthy snack. Grab like a fruit bowl or something, maybe something healthy, an apple. But if you don't, it's okay. I'm not judging you. You know, treat yourself. I just ate ice cream yesterday, so like it's totally fine. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so it is very early. I wake up very early every single day and I have breakfast usually between 6:30 and 7:30 depending on the day. But yeah, today we're just gonna be having some traditional oatmeal. So I have the Nature's Path organic old-fashioned oats right here. I'm actually running pretty low, but you could really use any just traditional old-fashioned. Just make sure that they say like old-fashioned oats and not like the instant oats, because it's not going to be the same. So I just get this at my grocery store. So I'm going to do 1 cup. I have my 1 cup container right here. If it was just me, I would do half a cup, but Hector and I are both going to have oatmeal today. But yeah, this does obviously expand, so really half a cup for like a full bowl of oatmeal is what you need. And then I'm going to do a pinch of salt. And for every cup of oats that you do, you want to do a cup of almond milk or any milk of your choice, and then a cup of water. I actually like to do a little bit more than a cup of almond milk just because I like my oats to be really creamy. But if you like it a little bit more dry, then do 1 cup or even a little bit less. And then I am going to be adding some maple syrup as I am stirring it in the pot, and I'll show you guys in just a minute. But yeah, everything is super easy. It probably takes maybe like 5 to 7 minutes max. Okay, so I ran all out of this one that I have here, but I wanted to show you guys, you could also use the Quaker oats as well, just the old-fashioned whole grain oats. And I just got this big container at Walmart. And then once you add everything in, you just want to give it a quick little stir, and then just slow cook this for 6 minutes or so until it starts to get a little thick. You'll know when the oatmeal is ready. Okay, so once it looks like this, like just really creamy, then it's all done. So again, if you don't like your oats to be this creamy, just add a little bit less almond milk, but that's how I like it. Perfect. And then for my toppings, I'm going to add probably like 5 to 7 chocolate chips. These are my favorite because there's only 3 ingredients just from the brand Nestle. I just get these at Walmart. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ground cinnamon right over top. I usually will also do a half a banana or like a full banana depending on how hungry I am, but I don't have any bananas. I need to go food shopping, but that's typically what I have on my oats. And then when you mix it all around with the chocolate chips, they just melt and it kind of makes like chocolate cinnamon oatmeal. So that is what I'm having for breakfast. Okay, so I just got done working on a new video, so I am gonna have a little morning snack. It's around 11 o'clock right now, so I'm just gonna have a huge bowl of cherries. Cherries are like one of my favorite things to eat in the summer. They're so good. I've honestly eaten a bag of cherries before in a day because they're just so addicting. So I'm just gonna have some of these and then I'm gonna head out to the gym and then I'll make some lunch. All right guys, so I am back from the gym. Hey, no cookie for you. You already had a treat. So I had one of these right before going into the gym. They just sell them at Planet Fitness, the Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie. These are so good. There's actually 16 grams of protein in the entire cookie. It doesn't taste too proteiny, but I do really like it. I kind of just wanted something in my stomach before going into the gym. So you can actually get these at like GNC and Walmart, I'm pretty sure. So these are the nutrition facts right on the back. I actually had the serving size, which is half of the cookie, because I'm about to make some lunch right now. But yeah, I really like these, and they have a bunch of different flavors as well, but the chocolate chip is my favorite. And this is just what it looks like. So it's kind of dry a little bit, but honestly, I really like it. I love any like chocolate chip anything. To be honest, I always have a sweet tooth. So yeah, I just had, I guess, a little less than half of this. Okay, now I'm gonna make a quesadilla for lunch. I've been eating this almost every single day, and I've been loving it. So I'm gonna start off with these tortillas. I'm gonna use the low carb whole wheat ones. They do have regular ones, tomato, basil, and spinach as well, but I always just get the whole wheat. They're only 50 calories, 3 net carbs, 8 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein per serving, which I think is really good. So I use 2 of these, and I like them because they are really low in calories and carbs compared to a lot of other tortillas like this, which can run really, really high. So they're really good, and they're a really good size too for like a single quesadilla. So yeah, I'm gonna use 2 of those. I have some rinsed black beans and corn with no salt. For my cheese, I'm gonna be using this vegan mozzarella from the brand Earthgrown, which is just at Aldi. I didn't know that Aldi isn't available to everybody in the US, so I apologize, but any cheese of your choice will work, of course, but this is just one that I like. I'm just gonna use a little bit of that, and then for my meat, to get some protein in today, I'm gonna be using this tofurkey slow roasted chicken. I don't add any seasoning or anything to it, just because it does have all that good stuff in there. So you can see for the serving size, it is 23 grams of protein, which is really good. 12 grams of fat, lots of sodium in there. Again, that's why I don't season it myself. 11 grams of carbs. So I actually don't use this whole thing. I literally just use a couple pieces. I'll show you guys what it looks like, and I just kind of crumble it up all throughout the tortilla. And then I am gonna add some spinach just to get my greens in. So when doing this, you wanna make sure your heat is on low, just so that when you're assembling your quesadilla, nothing gets burnt. So I keep it on low. And I'm gonna be adding this organic extra virgin olive oil spray. I always use this to cook, either this or avocado spray. So I just do a little bit. So once you have your tortilla on there, the first thing you wanna do is add your cheese, just so that everything can stick, of course. I kind of just eyeball it a little bit, and I just want enough to where it can coat the tortilla. So the chicken comes in a little pack like this. Like I said, I don't use all of this at all, just like a couple of pieces. So I have about that much in my hand, and I'm just gonna take it and just crumble it up and just spread it all around the tortilla just to fill it up. And now I'm gonna add my beans and corn right over top. And feel free to add whatever veggies you like. This is just what I personally like in my quesadillas, but you can add really anything. Like I feel like zucchini would be really good. Some red onion. I don't have any onion right now, but really just anything. For my spinach, I kind of like to crumble it up a little bit with my hands, so it spreads a little bit better, because I don't like to have huge pieces of spinach, because then when it gets hot, I just don't like the way that it tastes. So I kind of just crumble it up a little bit. I'm just gonna add my other tortilla right over top. And then just to flatten this out a little bit better, I'm gonna put a pot on top of this just so it can be nice and flat. I got the idea from Amy Macedo. I literally don't have a big pot right now, so I'm gonna just use this for coffee, just to place it right over top to flatten the quesadilla out. So that is what it looks like. The hardest part about this is honestly flipping it, but today I actually got it. So I like mine really golden and a little crispy, so I cook mine each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. And that is it. So I just cut it up into 4s. I'm actually outside just enjoying the weather. It's kind of a gloomy day, but it's really nice out. So I'm just here with Bernard. Bernard, come here. Come here, baby. So I'm just here with him outside enjoying my lunch, and I am gonna have one of these Zevia drinks. This is the grape flavored one. You guys know I'm always drinking water literally all day, every day, and I just drank a bunch of it at the gym, so I just don't really want water with this. So I discovered these 0-calorie sodas. It has grown on me, to be honest with you. When I first tried it, I didn't love it, but you know, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It obviously doesn't taste like regular soda, but I don't drink soda anymore, so I just wanted something that kind of resembles soda but that isn't as bad. So I just got this. It's 0 calories, 0 sugar, and again, when you first taste it, it's not that great, but like the more you taste it, the better it is, especially because I always drink water. So this on a nice hot day is perfect. So, oh, the sun's coming out, perfect. So I'm gonna drink this and have my lunch. Okay, so it is almost 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna start dinner. So I'm actually starting it a little bit early, but just to have it done. So I'm gonna be making a taco bowl today. So first here on my pan, I just have some minced garlic. You guys know I'm obsessed with minced garlic. And I also have a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on the pan. For my meat today, this is my favorite. I love this taco meat. It's the ultimate beefless ground meat, and this is from the brand Gardein. You can get this at any grocery store like Trader Joe's, Walmart, Target, anywhere, and it's my favorite. It's a great source of protein. I use this a lot. And yeah, there's Bernard drinking water. If you hear something, that's him. But yeah, I'm actually gonna be making the entire bag because I'm gonna have a taco bowl with rice, and Hector's gonna have just regular tacos with like shells and everything. So I'm just gonna make the whole thing, and then we'll have leftovers. Okay, so I just added the meat. It doesn't look that great, but I'm gonna add water and seasoning, and it's gonna be a lot better, I promise. But this is what the nutrition facts are right on the back. You can see it's 110 calories, 2 grams of fat, 18 grams of protein, which is really good, and 9 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber. So this is my favorite meatless taco meat. It's so good. It's so easy too. It literally only takes a couple of minutes. So I just added some water to the meat just to get it a little bit moist. I'm gonna let that come to a simmer. Probably takes like maybe 7 minutes or so. And then after that, I'm gonna be adding my beans and corn. I always like to use like things that I use for lunch for dinner as well. And since I have a lot, this is gonna be perfect. In the meantime, I'm also gonna be getting my rice cooker going. I just have 1 cup of jasmine rice in here. And my rice cooker, by the way, is from Amazon. It's from the brand Aroma Professional Plus. I really like it. I use it all the time. Okay, I think now the meat looks a little bit better. So I'm just gonna be adding my seasoning. I just have this original taco seasoning mix. I got this at Aldi. I usually get something that is like low sodium, but they didn't have any. So I'm just gonna go with this. I'm actually not gonna use the whole thing because I'm gonna also use a different seasoning as well. But just a little bit of this and then a little bit of something else. This is what I'm so excited to add. So I'm gonna just use 1 packet of Sazon. This really takes the meat to the next level. It's so good. You could really use this on any meat, fish, chicken, whatever you eat. This is amazing. So I'm just gonna use 1 packet of this. Okay, so I just added in the beans and corn. My rice is all done. My zucchini is sauteing right here on the pan. I just have a little bit of olive oil on it. I'm not gonna add any seasoning to it just because the taco meat and everything already has a lot of seasoning in it. To my bowl, I'm just gonna be adding some shredded lettuce, some avocado, which already is turning brown, and I literally just cut it up like 5 minutes ago. That always happens, but I'm gonna use half of an avocado, a handful of shredded lettuce, the rice, the taco meat, and the zucchini. So this is the finished product. So good. We have the rice, zucchini, avocado, lettuce, and the taco meat with the black beans and corn. So it's kind of just like a little taco bowl. It's so good. You could even add cheese, sour cream, whatever you want over top, but I'm just gonna be plain Jane and just have it like this. And yeah, I actually didn't even use the full like cup of rice that I used. I did like maybe half of that or a little less than half of the rice. And that is what it looks like. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to dig in. So my last and final little meal of the day, it's not really a meal, but for my dessert, I'm just gonna be having some strawberries, just keeping it super simple since yesterday I had some ice cream. So today for dessert, I'm just gonna be plain Jane and just have some fruit. So that is what I'm having. So that officially completes this full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, like I said earlier, it gave you some inspo for some meals. And please let me know what you guys eat when it comes to snacking. I'm the biggest snacker. I have the biggest sweet tooth, and I usually tend to fight that craving with fruit, but sometimes I don't want fruit. So let me know what you guys like to eat in between meals or before bed. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye. You know it's way too late.